Hello everyone. It's Oscar. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute, and I'm here today to just say thank you to all my YouTube subscribers from all the parts of the world, and just wish you happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I've noticed that 2023 is coming close to an end very soon, and I was just gonna leave you guys and thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing my videos. And uh, I'm just reaching to all those friends who still wanting to subscribe. Keep on subscribing, like and share. Thank you, folks, for your support for this entire period. It's been a very long journey that I have encountered, and I remember starting with 2 subscribers, and right now I'm almost 5,500 subscribers. It's only through you that I get to be here today, and thank you for that constant support. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for asking questions. It's been a very interesting journey though, and I know, right? I never thought like I'm gonna be there. It's just like it happened in a blue moon, and I'm here. Um, for those people who are from different countries, I'm just saying, keep on watching. I hope my content has helped you in one way, like some of you have reached out to me. I'm glad it did, and I'll keep on pushing towards getting the better side and reach out to you more as often. And I know it's been trying to do things in order, but while I focus, we have a lot of difficulties. But due to these friends who've been there, those who were not only subscribed but comment, have made a very different impact in my YouTube. And since I know many of you will be working during Christmas Eve and First Year Eve, I'm gonna wish you all the best as you do your work, as you do your stuff. It's at times hard not to be with your family at these holidays, at these festive seasons. But I encourage you that 2024 might be just the beginning of your blessings, and keep on working better and enjoy your work, enjoy the environment. It gonna change a lot, and for all your family, you became a family to me. I hope I could do something for you, but I'm just happy for you guys. Keep on subscribing to my YouTube channel, and most of you have reached out to me asking questions this year. I think I have answered some. Maybe I have not exhausted all the questions, but I will keep on managing to answer them. I've responded a few of them, and if you're willing to follow what I said, it will help you in one way or the other one. From my Facebook Messenger, I recently had a lot of questions, and also those who say they listen and they had an impact. Thank you again, and my objective has not changed. It's still the same, and it will be the same. I'm here to give you the right information, what you need to know about United States, and the better things are there to come. And maybe perhaps next year I will try to interview some of the professional runners from my career. They will be my guests. I've reached them and they are on the top list of 2024, and I hope it will be okay. And prior to that, I had one-on-one conversation with student athletes recently, and you've had the experience how they have managed to maneuver in this country, and it has in one way helped one of you to get used to this place. And basically my main information today is I have to make this content for those friends who've asked me how do you say if you want to go and study in Canada? What do you say? What opinion do you have for someone who wanting to go and study in Australia? For someone who wants to go to UK? For someone who wants to go to maybe New Zealand and the other different parts of the country? It's been a very challenging questions at times, and what I would always tell people is what demands you is what the thing you're following. What are your objectives? What are your goals? Do you have a scholarship in the country you want to go? Are you going to be a private student there? Those are the things I look at. If you get a scholarship in US, I would prefer you come to US. If you get a scholarship in Canada, go where the scholarship. But if you're going to finance your studies, that's a very technical question that you need to answer yourself, because I can give you just an overview and facilitate you with the information maybe about US, because I do not reside in Canada, Australia, UK, Switzerland, and the countries that you intend to go. So, but the major issue is just you yourself. Being a parent, what do you need? What do you intend? What are the requirements for the course your daughter or the son wants? So that is the things I would suggest you ask yourself. However, there are some things I would encourage someone to focus on the goals and the objective of his or our own life, because people may give you a lot of misinformation which is contrary to what it's there. And the most challenging part in this country is getting scholarship, paying your school fees, getting a place to stay, taking the right measure or degree. Also getting advice, people who just want to travel to a foreign country without checking what is needed, and most often, or rather, the most important part is to find a college. After finding the college, what major do you want to go on study? Peruse if that school has your long-term objectives. That is the first instance I would suggest you do. And the second thing is, if your son or daughter is willing maybe to join sports or anything and track and even while he or she can do the same, he can get a scholarship. There are also schools that offer scholarship that I've posted in my previous video, and we have our integrated systems, schools that have integrated with different counties, like Alkio Marakwet County. They have a program called Prepare with a university called Oding. Besides that, they also allow students to apply for those who funding themselves, and they still give you a partial scholarship. So you better take that advantage, and they also offer the good programs that I will talk later, maybe if time allows me. The other thing I would focus much more is what do you intend to come and study? What programs? You know, we have a lot of programs. Like I said, if you planning to go to UK, if you're planning to go to United States, there are some courses that are viable to help you adjust your status, and you can weigh if I get a scholarship that is helps me to get a resident permit or a permanent resident, I would not hesitate to go to that country to go and study. Like an example, we have a set of courses, and I will basically talk about STEAM. This is a well-known acronym that implies a science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This is an umbrella of those courses that I've mentioned. And first, when you are a student, at the end of your studies, you're given what we call optical training permit to work. Such a courses that I've mentioned offers you a work permit not less than, like, it's almost 3 years. So it's different from the other ordinary courses. So make sure you evaluate your course in a very specified manner. Make the right decisions, because you can come and study any course and still keep yourself studying each and every day. But I've talked about STEM. STEM is the umbrella that brings those courses together, and those courses offer up to 3 years work permit, and you can get through your employer adjustment of status. What means here is when you get adjustment of status, you can get a permanent resident. You may be given what we call EBS permit or HB1 permit as you wait for your green card. And this allows you to also, maybe if you have a family member, you can file for them to come with you and adjust their status. And the other form of getting adjustment of status is the mutually well-known a nursing program. This is a widely known program that helps students who completed their degree and pass their RN exam. So this is the most form of PR, I mean permanent resident, that most international students have adjusted their status. And basically it is involving a rigorous activities. Being an art student, it might not be an easy thing. You have to have first all the prerequisites. You have to have maintained grade point aggregate like GPA of 3.0. You must also have maintained that GPA. If you come lower than 3.0. At times you go on probation, and going to probation, and if you do not raise your GPA, you are going to be terminated from studying the entire nursing program. So you have to know that. If you don't know that, that will be very hard for you. But the most ultimate cause that people mostly get this green card is through these basis of nursing, STEM. We have also laboratory and among many other courses, depending on employer. Other courses you can get adjustment of status, but it's very rare. On some occasions, you need to uphold your reputation with our organization, and they are ready to adjust your status. It's not that easy, but you're gonna look at it from the different perspective. Many of us came here as a student athlete. That was our long goal. We studied, we graduated. Maybe some did not get to adjust, but you change your passion from which you wanting to get the other one, so that it can help you adjust your status. So meantime, what I'm gonna say, what am I saying is, before you make decision, do your research on what courses can help you adjust your status. Okay, some other people do different ways. You can get married, you can marry somebody, and that's another topic for the different days. But I'm basically talking about adjusting of status, so through academics. So academics can help you get a green card, bring your family, just for your members of family. If they are still underage, you can file for them adjustment of status and go through the consular process and come here. So and that's what I just want to tell those parents. And for those who have asked me which is the better country to go, I would prefer not to answer that question, but I would give this, I would tell you this: make the right decision. If you are able to pay for the year, if you don't have scholarship, and your daughter feels he or she wants to go to a certain country, don't limit that. He has a reason why she wants or he wants to go there. Just don't push them to like specific country. But again, and third, you need to understand, while you're preparing to help your daughter or son to navigate to the process of flying to a different country, it is a very good news. Though it's also very important to know that before you embark on the process, there is a lot of gap of information and the truth between what people think is happening here and what's not happening here. Stepping foot in a foreign country requires a personality of good resilience. It's never easy. When I get into US 7 years ago, I thought this is the country of milk and honey. But besides the scene, that's not what is happening. It's a different thing. It is, aside from what you think is when you step your foot to US. Remember that you don't have your parents with you. Remember that you don't have siblings with you. Your friends are nowhere. You will be alone. You will work by yourself. You will make decisions by yourself without involving one of you or your friend. It is a very crucial thing. You have to thought about it. because the first thing is when you get here is culture shock. Culture shock is one of the dominant factor between international students. Uh, Here, you cannot do things the way you used to do at home. Food is different. You have to pay bills. You have to pay everything. You have to pay for your phone. You have to pay for where you stay. If you happen to have scholarship, better you. But at the same time, during the time of holidays, nobody's providing for you. You have to find a place to go and stay. That is one crucial thing you need to know every holiday. And if you're coming as a private student, make sure you understand if you come in here as an underage, you have to pay for apartment for until the age of maturity. You have to stay on campus. That is most crucial thing, culture shock. And I will have an advice for people or parents who just bringing their children, who just want to push their children to come to a foreign country. It is a good idea to bring young kids to US, but again, I would suggest make sure you have educated your kids very well. Make sure you've prepare them mentally, psychologically, and physically, because it's overwhelming. You arrive here, you have to have a car, you have to have money, you have to have a place to stay. Care of their well-being is very important. Know that coming here as a young person can be a little bit tricky at the same time, but it's a good idea. I don't object if you have any other opinions about your kid, but you have to prepare your kid psychologically, and don't put a lot of expectation on them. Putting them a lot of expectation is killing them very early. I just want to tell you, US or foreign country is not a country of milk and honey. At times people go for a year, for 4 years without even buying their clothes, without even doing anything for themselves, but the state sometimes sacrifice to send money home because the expectation exceeds her limits. So someone can be living the expectation of the family, of the friends. Here, when you send your kid here, know that they're not just coming here to study, but they also have a life behind them. Sometimes people may sacrifice their time, their money to send to you. Appreciate those people, because they have, if someone sacrifices $1, $1 alone would have come up with something. For me, I don't send money randomly because I figure out I will be losing my goal. The cap that dollar will generate is huge. I must prepare you psychologically that we live in a country where all our money goes to bills, but still you can save those money and send back home. So bear with situations. Sometimes people have other responsibilities besides your needs. Put yourself in the shoes of that person. So prepare your children psychologically when they go to a foreign country that is, going to come here and get work immediately. You have to find an on-campus job maybe, because you're just allowed to work for 20 hours to 23 hours depending on your schedule, but you can work on campus full-time during summertime because you don't have load. So what I've said is, make sure you make the right decisions. Make sure you choose the correct major or the program you want your student to come and study. Make sure you pay in advance 1 year school fees if you're coming here as a private student. That duration might help you, get along with things, with the environment. You can figure out. If you want to do nursing program, you have to pull up your socks and work hard, because it's not just passing your bachelor degree. You also have a license exam. License exam can be tricky. People don't pass it immediately. They have to study. So give them time to study and pass their NCLEX exam, which is a body mandatory for license exam for nursing program in United States, and pray for them, because a lot can happen in this country. Like it has happened. Like, I need to tell you, bringing somebody immediately from high school can be a little bit challenging, because this is someone who has not experienced any difficulty. And if you've not do that, how will you handle situations when it happens? How will you handle when you lose your scholarship? People tend to go out of status. How will you maneuver with that? Again, mentor your child to be in a position to accept any environment. Mold him to know that a country that he or she is going is not for the faint hearts. You have to work hard. If you are from a very rich family, you better stay home, because if your parents will be providing you with every essential, it's good to come. But if you're just coming here because you want to come and your parents will not provide for you, that rich kid is not for this country. It's not. It's for those guys who are really ready to take the risk. Why am I saying to take a risk? Taking a risk means you're gonna be jack of all the trades. You have to work day and night. You have to sacrifice your time. You have to sacrifice some phone calls. You have to sacrifice WhatsApping. You have to sacrifice your social network. You have to sacrifice your TikTok for you to succeed. Right? I'm putting some sense to some people. But the process of just applying school is as simple like I've explained, like I've put in my previous video. If you were watching, you can get all the details, but I can explain to you that the most important part of application is navigating with international student office and admission office and financial. Those are the key areas you need. If you are coming as a student athlete, you need to navigate with your coach office, because they will give you the scholarship. So friends, it's coming towards the end of 2023. I have nothing but to wish you all the best. Merry Christmas to all who will celebrate. Merry Christmas to all those who will be working day shift, night shift. And auspicious 2024 to you all who want to achieve something. My parting message to everyone is, do not give up. Just go for what you would need for yourself. If something failed in 2023, don't take the fail to 2024. For those students who have gone to embassy several times, don't give up. There's a time for you. Some of us went there 7 times. So don't give up. It's there to serve your purpose. Your right time is coming. Your right day is coming. Your right hour is coming. Just prepare. Just keep on the battle. Battle on, my brother. Battle on, my sister. All the days are meant to give you hope. And without forgetting all those friends who are watching, and if you're watching this channel, please subscribe. For my returning viewers, I humbly thank you. My unique viewers, please subscribe and watch. For everyone who is coming along this video, please subscribe, support me. Your support has been so incredible. I cannot thank you more than enough. All those people from Russia who have been watching my YouTube, I even don't know you. From Bangladesh, from Jakarta, from Islamabad, from Rio de Janeiro, from Seattle, from Ontario, Canada. Thank you so much, folks. I appreciate you for that time you've given me. And I hope you have a good time. Merry Christmas, auspicious 2024, and may God bless you.